Alright, and welcome back to another Modern League. Sorry I haven't really uploaded much in the last week and a half. I've been still playing Moto, but been trying really hard to brew a couple different decks that have not totally panned out. So I started off trying to brew with Elvish Reclaimer, the one green creature. I believe it's just a 1/2, but it gets +2/+2 if you have 3 or more lands in your graveyard. So, and it has an activated ability of 2 of tap it, sack a land, search your library for any land, put in the battlefield tapped. So, that card's been seeing a lot of play and hype in Legacy due to the Dark Depths combo. And I tried seeing if it would work with a Ghost Quarter strategy and whatnot. Didn't really pan out there, which took me into a Life from the Loam kind of angle. Like I was playing some Abzan Loam, Jund Loam, trying out Giver of Runes and Elvish Reclaimer and those kind of decks as well. And it's just a whole pile of mess. And a couple of years ago, Todd Stevens had popularized a green and white Value Town deck utilizing Corsair, Grufix, Exusa, Romantic Excavator, and Neither Reliquary just to really power out lots of land drops and just outvalue their opponent. And that deck kind of completely fell off when Todd Stevens fell off. I don't really know the details, but I believe he was a bit inappropriate, and yeah, regardless, this deck really hasn't seen any popularity since that occurred. So, I mean, all the most recent lists I could find were basically 2017. So for the last week or so, after trying to fail with the Loam and Reclaimer decks, and when I say fail, it was 1-4 leagues, things like that. Like the decks were just atrocious. I was trying my best, like Ren and 6 and Life from the Loam, and they were just all way too slow and too clunky. I was trying really cute stuff, like I think it's called Flame Jab, which is a red sorcery with retrace that does 1 damage. I was playing Raven's Crime. I was just trying tons of different stuff. And I was playing Nether Reliquary and stuff like that as well. And the only times I really win with when Nightly Reliquary could do stupid stuff. So came to the conclusion that those decks were just pretty bad. There were some cool moments where I would Ghost Quarter my opponent out of every permanent, but they were far and few between. So going to this deck, the core of the deck is just a 3-drop heavy deck. I have it separated into 2 different slots here, where we have 16 3-drops in our deck, which is an obscene amount. But we're a green white value town, aka also called Green White Company. Collected Company is one of our most important cards, but we'll get to that. So we're playing 23 lands. We're playing 7 mana dorks, 4 hierarch, 3 birds, light on 2 drops, Scoozes and Voice of Resurgence. There was an argument that these Voice of Resurgences and Scoozes I could just turn into a Stoneforge Stoneforge package, and I tried a league with Stone. Actually, if you can't see, this is Value Town. It's actually my 5th Value Town version that I've completely made a new list for in terms of tuning. Here's one of the Abzan Reclaimer decks. Give you an idea what I was working with. Just a huge mess of pile of cards. Definitely some inspiration from the Green White Value Town deck. In here, we're playing Azusas and Mind Sensors and another Reliquary, but Loam's Confidants, really cool deck. But I think the best I did with it was 1-3-2, but I also got a 6 leagues, and I think 1-3-2 was my only good finish. Burned through a lot of play points chasing that nonsense. Anyways, so 7 mana dorks, 4 path to exile. We don't really care about giving our opponent basics since we're not like a Blood Moon deck, and we're going to try to run them out with Ghost Quarter anyways. 3 Scoos, 2 Voice Resurgence, 3 Voice Resurgence, 3 Scoos. There's not many good green white 2-drops I'd want to be playing in this kind of deck. Stoneforge Mystic is arguably the only other real consideration, or Tarmogoyf. So I really can go in between there, but I do like Voice of Resurgence still. The token it leaves behind has been very nice, and Scoos has been very good for me. But going on to our 3-drop game plan. So we have 2 Azusa, which lets you play 2 more lands on each of your turns. Rumina Excavator lets us play lands from our graveyard. So already you can see the combo, with Azusa and Rumina About, you just replay your fetch lands, get all your lands out of your deck. By themselves, though, both cards are still pretty decent. Being a 1-2 for a 3 mana sucks, but her ability is obscenely powerful. Rumina Excavator is still a 2-3, which is better. But has a very, very hazardous Below World stapled onto him, so that's very nice. We're playing the 3-drops got resorted together. Okay, so I have separated for a reason, but I was just separating them by the engine and what they do for the deck. Then Course of Prefix lets us look at the top card of our life. Well, lets us play the top card revealed, and we can play lands off the top and gain 1 life whenever our land ETBs. So Courser plus Azusa, if we hit multiple lands off the top, you have to play them off the top. Additionally, when you're like having tons of fetching ability, by playing that at your graveyard and whatnot, Courser Prefix, we can just basically manipulate our draws pretty not with 100% accuracy or anything like that, but we can shuffle away cards we don't want, try to pull all the lands out of our deck, things like that, while gaining lots of life. Having a 2/4 body can clog up the board pretty well. And then our only 3-drop that is a 4 of in the main, Neither Reliquary. Just the most obscenely powerful card in our, probably the second most powerful card in our deck after Coco. But 1 green, white, 2/2, but it's +1/1 for each land card in our graveyard. So quite often you play this turn 2, turn 3, and by turn 5 or 6 you're attacking with like a 14/14, something ridiculous like that. But you sacrifice a forest or a plains, and then search your library for any land and goes in the battlefield untapped, unless the land specifies otherwise. But so you can just do this deck and do some really crazy things with Nether Reliquary, whether it be ghost quartering our opponent, whether it be turning lands and drawing Horizon Canopy to draw, sacrificing something to get a fetch land, a fetch for Courser Crewfix, which then lets us play a land off. Like, just does some very obscene things, very powerful, as you'll come to see. Then we're playing a little bit more value too. We're playing a tracker. We're making lots of lands. I wish I could play more Talos Trackers in this deck. I mean, it's my favorite Magic card ever. Kind of obvious, I assume, if you're watching this, but it's not the engine card. Of course, their Crew Fixes, Excavators, and Azusa are the engine card, but Tracker is obscenely powerful in this shell as well. And if I was going to play any more 3-drops in the main, it would probably be Talos Tracker. We're playing one Eternal Witness, which is very important for buying back collected companies, as well as just whatever else we need. But collected company buying back is its main purpose. And then 3 Knight of Autumns. This has been a huge upgrade for the deck, having a very modal card, being able to 4/3, destroying artifacts or enchantments, or gaining 4 life, all very relevant. Hence having 3 in the main, but we do have a 4th copy in the board as needed. This is a card that comes in almost every matchup, so you could say probably be 4 in the main, but it doesn't go with the game plan as much. It's just more of a utility 3-drop, so if I don't have to have it, I don't want it. 4 Collected Company, so look at top 6. You can put 2 creature cards on the battlefield at CMC 3 or less. Absolutely absurd when you're playing 16 3-drops. Huge, I mean, it is green-white company. I mean, this is what the deck's up. If you draw lots of companies, you're probably gonna win lots of games. If you don't draw lots of companies, you're gonna fight hard to try to win your games. So this is the main board that I'm currently configuring with. So I've been going through a lot of changes: Mana Dork numbers, Voice Resurgence, Scavenging Oozes, how many Coursers, how many Room Apps, how many Azusas. We're having everything here. All these numbers have changed a lot over the last week or so, but I'm pretty content with the main 60 currently. Notably for the lands, we have 4 Ghost Quarter, 3 Canopy, 6 Basics, 3 Garden, and Galvany Township as our 1 colorless utility land that's not Ghost Quarter. It's not the best land ever. I mean, not even the best of the Innistrad lands, I don't think, but I personally think Castle Wolfrun's the best, but gets the job done sometimes. Okay, so the sideboard is where I've really spent a lot of time trying to tune this deck. As I said, I haven't been able to find a list updated since 2017, and a lot of powerful new cards have been printed since then. I mean, almost predominant, most of our sideboard actually has been printed since this deck last existed. I mean, if we can just go through it real quick. Everything. Okay, so we have 3 card. Actually, we've Galvany Township to the sideboard. That was a mistake. Looking at our current sideboard, we have 3 cards. 3 cards that are older than the 2017 version of this deck, which is kind of absurd to think about. So the sideboard's been completely up to me, and also the meta is very different than 2017. So I'm on 3 Collector Oof right now. I've actually considered moving. One of the things I've considered changing is either a Scooz or a Voice for our main board Oof. just because of the prevalence of Urza, but haven't been able to pull that trigger yet. So we're playing 3 Oof, a singleton Kataki's an additional, just attack some artifacts. Um, then we have this, and then Knight of Autumn as well can destroy artifacts, gain life, blah blah blah. Super versatile card. So we have this is our core artifact hate. For graveyard hate, we're playing the 3 main board Scoozes, and then a Remorseful Cleric in the board, which I've been on the fence about. The only reason I'm playing it over like Rest in Peace is that one rip can hurts our engine of excavating and whatnot. But also we can hit. This is something that we can hit off a collected company. So that's been my logic there for playing this. And this is the graveyard hate slot. Jacatli Honor Guards. So stopping creatures from causing ETB abilities to trigger is very nice. It in our deck, all it shuts off is 3 Knight of Autumn and Eternal Witness. So it's unfortunate it shut off 4 of our main board cards from triggering, but when you can completely stonewall humans with this, when you can completely just obliterate, when you stop Urza's combo with it, I think the costs. I think it's worth the cost. As it stands, I'm not nowhere sold on it for sure. Then we're playing 2 Winds of Abandon, which looks kind of odd, but it's copies 5 and 6 of Path to Exile, but with the added ability of a mirror match. I got blown out by this playing against Green White Hate Cats. It wasn't Green White Hate Bears. It was Green White Hate Bears, but they were all cats. He had Leonin Arbiters. Game was actually hilarious because I was playing against him with this deck. And game 1, he goes like Noble Higher, or he goes Temple Garden Pass. I go Manadork go. He goes turn 2 Leonin Arbiter, and I Ghost Quarter him. And locked him out of the game with my own Ghost Quarters, which is kind of hilarious. But then game 2, he got me. Game 3, we get to this interesting spot where he has Regal Caracals, and he's at like 50 life. His Regal Caracals is a 5-mana cat that makes 2 other cats tokens, but gives all other cats +1/+1 in lifelink. So he's like at 50 plus life, has a big board, but I have a bigger board. He's out of cards. I'm turning the corner, got Tyler Tracker going. Like, I'm starting to get some beat sounds with even Mind Sensor in the air. Pretty sure, I feel great. I've Coco'd multiple times, have another Coco. My hand things are going fantastic. And then he drew, overloaded a Winds of Abandon, and tagged me for lethal. So having a one-sided Wrath for these kind of grindy mirror matches, as well as just being an extra Path to Exile, i.e. at sorcerer speed and costing 2 mana, I think it's a pretty powerful card. Vivian, Champion of Wilds. I think this card's pretty strong. Not sure if it's going to make the final cuts or whatnot, but nice against control. Less good against like the Stoneforge Mystic control decks, but really good against hard control decks, flashing in all of our stuff, as well as just providing some card advantage. Good against Jund as well. Big fan of that. A big fan. I'm hoping it's going to be all right for us. 2 Dampening Sphere. Well, we don't have a bad draw matchup because we're playing 4 Ghost Quarters and ways to recur Ghost Quarter. You still need help until you get to that point where you can definitely Ghost Quarter them. Additionally, we're pretty weak to Storm, so having something to help us there is very nice. Even Mind Sensor, just a very versatile card. We could argue the main board Even Mind Sensor due to the prevalence of Path to Exile and Ghost Quarter, but it's hard to make that combo work at 3 mana here. It's just another 3 mana play, so 1 Mind Sensor in the board comes in when we want flyers and opponents that are searching their deck willingly. Another tracker. This is when we really need the extra value. Jund, blue-white control, Jeskai control, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then the last Knight of Autumn. So this is the deck. It's been pretty fun for me, and yeah, I just want to get in there and play a league. So enough hearing me jibber jabber. Let's just get in there. So yeah, I've had my last couple of leagues with this deck have been okay. But overall, I really did. I spent a week just burning play points on stupid reclaimer decks, and couldn't really find. Like, I guess there's a reason I haven't really seen many other people putting up results with that list because it's just too slow and modern. I was trying to do some really cool and clunky stuff, but oh well. But I will say this: the synergy of turn 1 Elvish Reclaimer, turn 2 Flags of Trocare, sack Flagstones, go get a land and plains. That felt very nice, I must admit. The synergy there was pretty cool playing flag. But then, of course, I'm a 2 to 4 color deck trying to play Flagstones and Trocare. So, a little cute, but very cool nonetheless. Alright, we're on the play started off. And opening hand is not perfect, but I'm going to keep. We get turn 1, just go Forest, Noble Hierarch. Turn 2, Azusa, make an extra land drop. Plus play another Mandork, potentially. May as well get a basic Forest here. And the only reason to play Hierarch, I guess, over birds is it can attack, I guess. It's not usually relevant. Oh yeah, I'll keep in draw steps because of our ghost quarters and paths and whatnot. Just turn those off for now. I want to shock a stomping ground into a Lavamancer. Okay, so I don't like that. Fuse is good. That can let us keep in check Lavamancer. I'm tempted just to play a Knight of Autumn as a 4/3. This is an interesting spot. Scooz was a really weird draw for the deck. Actually, I can't go Azusa Birds because of our mana. So I can either go Scooz and hold up and eat one thing, or I make a 4/3 Knight of Autumn. I think I'm just gonna make a 4/3 Knight of Autumn right now. Or I go Scooz into Birds of Paradise, but then he can play something in Lavamancer or Scooz. So I think Scavenging is too important. So I'm just gonna make a 4/3. And Azusa is not doing much for us right now, so. Okay. Alright, so opponent's stuck on mana at least. Alright, so that's really good for us. We try another Scavenging Use, so we can play 2 Scoozes, but opponent can kill one with a Grim Lavamancer. Or we play a Singleton Scooz and control his graveyard. I think we play a Singleton Scooz and just eat something from his graveyard to shut off Lavamancer. He has to have a second land to be able to cast something, so if he draws a land here, this line does not work out as well for us, but Vexing Devil. Yeah, so we'll take 4 from the Vexing Devil. He has Simian Spirit Guide in his deck? What the fuck? Okay, well, I'm sorry for not playing around Simian Spirit Guide, guys. To be completely honest. Okay. That's my bad. Didn't play around Simian Spirit Guide to activate a Grim Lavamancer. Alright, well, we just drew a Knight of the Reliquary, which is a 3/3. Which will die to Bolt, but not Lavamancer. Can't believe we just got Simian Spirit Guide to activate a Lavamancer. Like, that just blew my fucking mind. Alright, I'm gonna hit a land drop. So this is I just don't even know what this is. Oh, Okay, so some kind of Naya Zoo deck? I don't understand the Simian Spirit. Experiment one? Okay. Goblin Guy, Jesus Christ. That was insane. You can't really attack because of Knight of the Reliquary, so that's nice. Now the question is, do we think opponent has basic lands or not? So let's play a Scavenging Ooze. And hold up 2 activations on Scoos, I think. 3 activations with Nether Reliquary as well. Let's just pass, I think. Opponent hits another land off the top, okay. He's gonna start swinging. Okay, Goblin Guide reveals a land. We can make Nether Reliquary up to 3/6/6. So I think it's safe to block with the Reliquary because we could sack a land, get a fetch land in response to them trying to do something to kill it. So let's put this in front of that, and this in front of that. Like this, I think. And before damage, activate Scavenging Ooze on our Knight of Autumn. I'm pretty comfortable just going to damage here. He's got a Tarkus command. What is he choosing? 3 damage to me and give his creatures +1/1. So, eat my Scavenging Ooze. This is unfortunate, but we're going to jump down the Reliquary here. 3? You know, I put the 3. It's only a shock, so it's only 5 damage to it. So, sacrifice the tap plains. Turn that into a Foothills. Oh, did I miscount my... I did miscount that. Okay, opponent just concedes, though. Okay. Tough spot, but we managed to stay. This is a really weird deck. I'm playing against some kind of Naya Zoo aggro. So in that case, what do we want to do against it? Winds of Abandon seems fine. Possibly. This is no guarantee. I definitely want Scoozes. I think I want the last Knight of Autumn just for the life gain more than anything. Well, we do have Corsair Crew fixes and whatnot, so maybe we don't need Knight of Autumn, last Knight of Autumn. Maybe Winds of Abandon is just not good. It's not good enough either. Now, Takali Honor Guard shuts off some other stuff, some other ATB effects, so that's kind of cool. So, as well as being a 1/3, so it's a good blocker. So I'm going to bring the Takali Honor Guards in over Resurgences. And maybe just do one of the Winds of Abandon. Something like this. This configuration could work. Like I said, it's kind of like Honor Guard in a deck with a Knight of Autumn synergy, but greatness at any cost, so let's try it like this. We have a 1-land hand, but with 3 mana dorks, and we're on the draw. And we have 22 more land. I'm gonna keep. It's safe to say our mana dorks are gonna die, but okay. Opponent's Goblin Guide. And we have another Noble Hierarch on top. So, not an ideal draw. I don't want to shock. So, play Mana Dork number 1. And that's going to die. And then I'll play Mana Dork number 2. And that'll probably die. So we still need to draw a land bad. Goblin Guide, sure. Or maybe not. Trigger 1. Seriously? Birds of Paradise is on top. This isn't ideal, but I think we're supposed to play Hierarch and Birds. So we need the mana. But you want to go to 9 here, but then we'll play Knight of Autumn and go up to 13. We'll path on top. Unfortunate that we're missing all these Goblin Guide triggers. He's playing Kurt. This is a crazy zoo deck. So I definitely just want to go white and throw down this Knight of Autumn. I could throw down another Reliquary as well, but I definitely just want to gain 4 life here and get something that I don't mind jumping with. So now the question is, do I think it's better to hold a path or play another Mana Dork? Giving him a land when he's stuck on mana seems a lot like the best idea right now. So, Noble Hierarch it is. Because I can comfortably take 4 and trade away with the Goblin Guide, so. And Scavenging is on top. So I'm definitely okay with trading then. Cameron's playing Curdate. Go to 9. Plays another Curdate. Hilarious. And we draw Skews. Yeah, so play Scavenging Units. And activate. And activate. And just pass the turn with Path to Exile up and let's do this on the board. So we got a 4/4 plus a path. And it goes wild to Coddle, sure. Now I don't even know if he can't really attack. I don't think. Yeah. Now, do I ever want to path one of his things right now? I don't think so. Let's eat away that. Draw another path, that's fun. But yeah, neither Reliquary. And another Mana Dork. And I could attack here for 7. But I think I'm okay with waiting one more turn before we start turning the corner. I'd rather use my attack for like 4 with my 3 with my Birds of Paradises, so. We have Birds of Paradises flipped over right now, so. Nice draw. Go to combat. At this point, I think we just actually attack with skews, since we have 3 Path to fucking Exiles in our hand, honestly. And if he wants to throw stuff in front of it, wow. Two, 5. So I want to block like this, right? 2, 4, 7, so I actually kill some of them. Let's block like that. Then path the one with least priority on it. Now the question is, I just let him bolt my skews if he finishes it off. It's probably fine. Actually, you can't really bolt to finish it off, so since we'll then have 3 creatures to eat. And he just concedes. Pretty easy game. Alright. 1-0 over a Naya Zoo deck. Just flexing our value creatures. Mainly scavenger moves. So we're on the draw. And this hand looks cool, you know, it's got Night Bottom, Reliquary, Toy Reliquary's Path, Collecting Company, but this hand's 2 mana light. I think it has to be a mulligan. So we got birds, a couple lands, excavator, the skews, a tracker. I want to keep this hand, and as much as it pains me, I think it's a bottom excavator hand. Yeah, I think it's bottom excavator here in the blind. Okay. I want to go to Windswept Heath. Interesting. Okay. Draw a Courser. I'm just gonna get a basic forest and everybody's favorite birds of paradise. Best turn when play a magic is a mana dork. We're just killing your opponent. Riot Arbor? Okay, so this is what, Boggles? What the fuck? Who the fuck plays Riot Arbor in Modern? Other than Boggles and maybe an Infect. He throws a rank 1, that bad boy. Okay, it's just Boggles, okay. So opponent doesn't want to interact with him. We don't want to interact with him. So in that case, let's throw down Courser Crew Fix. And pass. So it's time for a rank 4 or Hyena Umbra or Core Spirit fucking Dancer. This is gonna get pretty nut. Well, he's stuck on mana. So draw that with Scoos on top, which I don't want. I'm just gonna play a Tireless Tracker. Play this whenever land enters. Always yield. Always yield. Just gonna get a forest. Triggers. a mana dork. And I don't think we're attacking because he's going to play some enchantments, and Courser is our best blocker currently. Opponent that has Horizon Canopy, okay. I'm going to get the Pro Creature enchantment, I feel good. You know, bro, this is going on Core Spirit Dancer, which we have Path to Exile on our deck for. So, yeah, I get it that you pump your Spirit Dancer a ton, but at the same time, like, you're at risk of me drawing a Path to Exile and blowing you out. You're going to throw your enchantments on that, I think, but I would load the traditional bottle myself. Okay, so he has Spirit Mantle. That's the one I said I was afraid of, the protection from creatures. That one's the Nightmare one. Now we're some deep shit. Like, can't block. So. Worst, you need to find a Path to Exile like Toronto. Scooz is not it. Huh. Coco doesn't really get us out of this, I don't think. We just need to draw into a fucking... we just need to draw into a path. Yeah, this is not panning out for us, if I'm being honest. Good chance that we just die next turn. Just needs like 1 or 2 wars, like 2 wars and we're dead. Yep, got the coordinate. Is up to 11? Yep. Show me the last. Show me a Rancor or something ridiculous. Spire, Umbra, and he did. Unfortunate. Very lame deck, but oh well. So we're bringing the last Night of Ottoman. This is second blow up enchantments. Then we're gonna bring in Winds of Abandon. If we overload it, it hits every creature we don't control without even playing our Leyline too. So Winds of Abandon. Have to exile Stake's Edge because of Spirit Dancer. Other than that, that's pretty much all we're doing. I'm just gonna cut my voice resurgences and run the deck. And we're rolling the play. Yeah. We got double Coco. Put my moles. I have a turn 1 Mandor, turn 2 Courser. In this deck, I mean, they play Path to Exile, typically is their only removal, so. Alright, here we go. Let's see what opponent has for us. Oh my. I'm sitting on a couch right now, so my mic quality might not be the best. I bet for it, so. Plays a Slippery Roval. We draw an Excavator. Courser. Alright, cool. So even though we're gonna draw this lane, which is unfortunate, we at least we'll have our last land needed for Collected Companies. Into Horizon Canopy for our opponent. Into a Spirit Dancer. Can't really attack, and passes. And we got another one on top, so let's play it off the top. Oh, Zeal. That's just attack for 3 and pass. Normally this deck wants to main phase collected companies, but I want to see if I can hopefully sneakily block this core Spirit Dancer. It's unlikely that he falls for it, but on the off chance that he does. Past our Courser, sure. Hyena Umbra, sure. Does suck. He's got Totem Armor now. But if we Cascade or Coco into a Knight of Autumn to blow that up and then block the creature. Ethereal Armor, which gives a +1/1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. One big boy. Alright, we got an attacker. Now let's see if we can get lucky. Show me double Knight of Autumn. Okay, I said Knight of Autumn, but I'll take double Knight of the Reliquary, I guess. But we're not blocking, so shaking 7. Draw birds. Now we're in an interesting spot here. How many basics do you think our opponent plays? I'm gonna play like 1 to 3. We can go score our opponent up to 4 times this turn. Possibly more. With Excavator, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 paths, 4 ghost quarters. Let's fire off the first one on a canopy to see what happens. Okay. You know what? On second thought, we should just Coco. Okay, now we got 2 coursers. That was a bit of a misplay on my part, I will admit. Let's sacrifice a forest. Turn that into a ghost quarter. Gain some life. Let's hit a Horizon Canopy. Turns into a forest, I assume. Let's sacrifice our plains. Turn this into a ghost quarter. And let's hit the thicket. Let's play a ghost quarter. Let's hit the plains. And yeah, we can't really do anything else, but we can pass. And opponent, if he attacks, we have an obscene amount of power in play. 2/8/8 Knight of the Reliquary, so Oh, he top decked a land. Oh no. Or had another land. It sucks. Oh, he plays it tapped. Interesting. He got Spider Umbra, sure. It's a big bottle, but or a big core Spirit Dancer, but it's not gonna do it. Yeah, yes, it's not even attacking. Draw an Excavator. I don't want to play Canopy because I want to Excavator and Ghost Quarter him again. And we've played all 4 Ghost Quarters already, so they're all in our graveyard. So in that case, how do we want to proceed? Float of mana, sacrifice this. If you get a fetch land, let's just think, how much can I attack him for with 1 night? If I sack this into a fetch land to another one, so that's 9, 10. If I sack this for a fetch, 11 with the Noble Hierarch. 8. This is 9. The fetch is 10. But then if I Excavator, that doesn't do it. I have to Excavator or Ghost Quarter on myself to attack for 12. So let's sack our forest. Turn that into a fetch. Crack our fetch. Turn that into another forest. Ooh, Path is on top. That's awesome. So we're not going to get rid of that. Rune of Excavator. Turn that into a Ghost Quarter. Shoot that Ghost Quarter on our opponent's white source. And I can attack for 11 because it's perfect first striker. That would block. I don't want to use Other Knight right now. And risk shuffling away our path. And opponent just concedes. Okay. Whew. Things went pretty good there for us. How do we want to change anything for a 3rd game? Is Scavenging Ooze even worth it whatsoever in our deck? It gains like maybe 1 life, possibly. Is there anything that's better than that? A flyer, maybe? I just sure just having a flyer might be better than Scoots. I don't know if any more 3-drops in the deck. So, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do and just run it back. I mean, the only thing Remorseful Cleric is a 2-1 flyer. It's exiling a graveyard. Ability is not super relevant. Although I guess they can happen with Rancor, right? You can like Rancor on the stack, but Scavengers can eat it. I believe that's how that works. I don't think this hand's capable. It just doesn't do anything. 5 lands, I don't do anything. This hand's pretty bad too. Got 5 better than this. What does this hand do for us? Let's just play a turn 3/3 drop on the draw and lose to a bottle. Now this hand's keepable. Azusa's just bad here, as is Remorseful Cleric. Ewit has a bit more versatility. Like, this hand needs to get the 6 mana for Winds of Abandon to be good, but... Yep. Never don't have it. So, let's play Noble Hierarch. I guess the best draw in our deck would be Courser or something like that. Let's start to actually generate. What? Okay. That makes no sense. Why would you path my Noble Hierarch, bro? Your Boggle could attack into it. That line just did not make sense. Opponent is stuck on mana, though. I'm not gonna. I don't think I want to it for no value here. I don't want to sack my canopy since getting to 6 lands is really important. Or Spirit Answer, sure. I might just Winds of Abandon this now, and then play a Hierarch and a Temple Guard tapped, and then next turn we can EUIT it back. So, although, if I play land and Hierarch, lets me then play Winds of Abandon Overloaded next turn. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. So I think that's just the line. He only has one more basic in his deck anyways for it to search out, so. And it doesn't kill, right? So yeah. I'm like 99% sure Winds of Abandon gets around hexproof. And if it doesn't, it really tilts it. Okay. Take it. Draw. Winds have teeth. Alright, overload that Winds of Abandon. Nice. Feels good. Got another Spirit Dancer, sure. Okay. So then we just EUIT back our Winds of Abandon on this bad boy, and you can answer it. Or we draw a Collecting Company. Huh. What's a better line? So we collect a company, leaves us not enough. It costs us 5 mana. So, Eternal Witness. Yeah, I think just Eternal Witness, then crack Horizon Canopy. Although, let's not be stupid. If we're gonna crack Horizon Canopy, anyways, let's crack Horizon Canopy first. In case we draw like a normal path exile. Okay. Like, yeah, I'd rather be buying back Coco with Ewit here, but just keeping his shit under control seems better to me. And we have a Coco to refill, so. And hopefully if we get enough creatures in the battlefield, we just prevent him from gaining any traction. He's got the third Spirit Dancer, okay. And Spirit Mantle. So that's scary. This might kill us next turn, theoretically. Actually, very likely this kills us next turn. Huh. So I just need to draw another Winds of Abandon. We're golden. Draw it, see, so. Oh. Let's fire off a Coco. Hit double Courser. Play Canopy off the top. Play an Azusa. Play a Ghost Quarter off the top. Play a Windswept Teeth. Huh. I think we just pass. Like, Excavator could be good, but it's not what we're looking for. Yep. Yeah, it's scary. Opponent's flooding, it looks like. I just need to draw a Path or the last Winds of Abandon. To answer the Spirit Dancer. So how's the best way to do that? I think it's by cracking our fetch. We're gonna have a fight our Azusa. Wow. Okay. Alright, taking 8. I just want to help my upkeep as well here, just make sure things go right. So let's fetch. Let's get Temple Garden. Let's get tapped with a Ghost Quarter on top. That's not what we're looking for. So let's Ghost Quarter one of my forests. Yes. Get a forest. No, but another reliquary on top. So we have to draw that. There's nothing we can do about this, right? Coco on top after that. Has collected company. Okay, oh, Knight of Autumn can answer the Spirit Mantle. And Excavator lets us get a redraw with a land drop. Destroy Spirit Mantle. Play a Ghost Quarter off the top. Cast another Reliquary. Let's attack. And hope for no more Spirit Mantles. Just can't see Spider Rumber, that's fine. It's not fine, but Canopy, sure. Zap Canopy, sure. That's a problem. Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Am I dead now? Even with a quad block? Oh my god, he's just chaining one-drop enchantments off the top. We're at 12. That's 21 with trample. 3, 4, 12. I can absorb 12 of it so I don't die. How much do I have to block? Okay. So I block here. I'm taking 13. 21. 13. 10. This is supposed to take 10 to stay alive. So we have to Ghost Quarter on the upkeep, and just try to find when to abandon our path. Or we lose. I don't know if it matters, but I may as well float a white. Yes! We hit. Draw it. Thank you, Jesus. Let's just get this monstrosity out of here. He gets a Rancor back, but it's fine. If I attack for 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, just take some. Yeah. If I attack for 4, what does it do for me? It leaves me 2 coursers back to block. Let's just play it safe and attack for 3. And we have to draw this path, but which is no longer good. I don't have any Spirit Dancers, but oh, that was insane. Okay. He wants to chump walk away one of his boggles. It's one less one to worry about. Let's see how big of a bad boy he can make right now. He really has the 4 Spirit Dancer. Wow. And he's going to enchant the Spirit Dancer knowing I have the last path on top. Okay. Crazy. I always have a path on top in your enchanting yours. Yeah, I get it, you get to draw cards, but every enchantment you put on it, you lose. And you just concedes the match. Okay. Wow. For that path, what we have had. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're 2-0 after meeting Moggles. Very crazy game. I think our opponent was, he didn't play very well at all, but still it's a very scary matchup. Like, turn one, like, I go turn one noble, path my noble. No sense. Well, this is a tough one, you know. On one hand, we have 7 powerful cards. On the other, we have no way to cast them. But if we draw 4 lands, no, it's just snap mulligan. Okay. This hand's a keep. And what are we bottoming here? Probably the excavator or the tracker. It's a tough call. I want to bottom the excavator though. Excavator's more of a late game card, so. Opponent rolls the 5, so this is probably Trump. What the fuck? Okay, there he goes. He's almost about to play his land. Been there. Been there plenty of times. Bloodstream is interesting. Not most to mold a 5 in the game 1 is interesting. Then we got a Flight Strand. There's no look like control decks to mold that low. So, a little surprising there. Applies another Flight Strand passes. I think we're just gonna jam this Nether Reliquary. He's gonna pass it, 90% sure. But I'd actually rather protect Tracker in this situation. So, like, as great as Nether Reliquary is, Talos Tracker actually generates card advantage. But if he doesn't have a path, though, we untap with this and then a tracker. Okay, no paths yet. Stone Forge, sure. I get Sword of Feast and Famine. It's Battle Skull, sure. Like, bro, your Battle Skull's been smaller than a Reliquary, but. Draw planes. No, okay. How about a Talos Tracker? Let's play Wood of Foothill. If he had a path, I feel like he would have fired it off by now. So what do we want to even knight for? This knight for another fetch. Yeah, and then just hold up a clue activation or play a scavenging ooze. Just gonna play skews. He's got spell snare up. Okay, I get spell snared then. Sure. I was trying to build a board presence, but they really don't play for. I haven't seen a lot of these decks running a lot of Verdict effects or Wrath of God, so I'm not respecting it. An opponent's stuck on mana, so. Draw a Windswept Teeth, okay. So we're in an interesting spot. We can attack for a d6, 7. Attack for like a bunch. Is that the thing? Tracker, we can make. Make tracker currently a 5/4. Unless I play land and sack lands, that's okay. So I'm gonna play this one, Subteeth. I'm gonna immediately crack it. Okay, for the planes. And I'm gonna go to combat. And attack with just Childish Tracker. Okay, sack clue. Always yield. Always heal. Sack and clues is just one of my favorite things to do, being honest. He has a path for it now. Ridiculous, okay. Sacrifice that, get out fetch, trigger it. Get this tapped. A path resolve. Pull forest out and draw birds. I'm just gonna play the birds. Oh, cancel. We're still in combat. Play this bird. And pass the turn. I don't want to give him this land, but I just want to get this Batterskull off the battlefield now. Or get just buy some time until we can draw. Or how fuck am I worth these clue tokens and find a Knight of Arm or something for it. He drew a fetch anyways, and it's just gonna pass. Looks like. So yeah, he can get Batterskull back into play on our next end step here. Let's crack clue. Let's crack clue. Let's play Azusa. She's lost, but she's seeking. And let's just attack for a shit ton. Attack for 9, I guess. Alright. Cracks his fetch. I assume he's buying back Batterskull and then putting it back into play. And in that case, we'll just path it again like we did last time. Trigger resolves. Path the germ. Alright. Because the way I see it is now the Reliquary is just attacking through so much, you know. May as well let that try to finish a game out. Draw a Hierarch. Let's crack a clue. Crack a clue. Let's do it like this. Crack a clue. Alright, we drew something I want to cast for once. Let's play Winsome Teeth. And let's just slam jam with my other Reliquary. Try to return it to your hand, buddy. Yep. You blocking or are you dead? Sure. And let's just play another big old knight. And pass. I don't feel like shocking if I don't have to here. Now let's just go get a our last Temple Garden tapped. Crack a clue. Crack a clue. Crack a canopy. Play a ghost quarter. And let's attack. Boom, boom. 20. Sure. Sure. Now, okay, if I let him block, he goes to 16, and I can only hit him for 12. So yeah, I'm going to path it with the 4 blocks here. And he's got a counterspell, he's got a counterspell. Okay, you could have just cast your Force Negation instead of exiling Spell Snare. Okay. I respect it, I guess. I can make this attack for 12 after everybody's gonna block, so it doesn't matter. He goes 16, it goes down to 6. Yeah, that's fine. Boom. Second main. Green, green, white. Courser of Crufix. We got a Scavenger Ooze on top. Okay, it's probably fine. I'm just going to throw a little Ghost Quarter action out and test our opponent's defenses. He's at 5 basics right now. Okay. Returns Batterskull now. Shocker. Goes and gets Hollow Fountain. Okay, and he just concedes. Alright. So, blue-white control here. How do we want to do against this? So, Takali Underguard's nice because it shuts off Snaps, it shuts off Stoneforge Mystic. It shuts off almost every one of their possible creatures, but I still don't think I like it. I like Mind Sensor. I like Knight. And I like Tracker and Vivian. Um, I like cutting 2 scoozes. As well good as Path was there, it's not really that good. It still isn't that good, just like delay the turn of them gaining 4 life. So trim on a Path, and let's trim on a Ghost Quarter. It's going to be very hard to Ghost Quarter this deck out, so. Plays a lot of basics. So, yeah, we got another Snap Mulligan here. The old Nomander. This hand's keepable. Questions when we bottom. Then we bottom the Courser. In this matchup. Okay. Temple Garden tapped and passed the turn. I assume he's got an opt. Yep. The bottom Drew, okay. Plays a Field of Ruin. Now, if we manage to get him with this Mind Sensor, I'd be very happy. Let's play this and get Spell Snared. Hashtag called it. With like no 2-drops in our deck, we're still getting Spell Snared. Oh, man, I wish I could Mind Sensor this. Gets Feast and Famine, sure. Well, we draw an answer for it at least. Now the question is, do we just hold up even Mind Sensor Flash in, or try to get another Reliquary on the battlefield? I think it's just another Reliquary, since now if he wants to answer another Reliquary, he can't activate Stoneforge. So, as it stands with him missing a land drop there, so. Well, now you can pass it freely and still activate, but we untapped with a Knight. So we got here, but what do we want to do with it? That's the question. I kind of just won't pass. Like, we can hold up even Mind Sensor. We can activate neither Reliquary still. We... Actually, if he goes to activate, do we activate neither Reliquary and Ghost Quarter him? Like, even Mind Sensor goes... I don't know. It's an interesting dilemma. I'm just going to pass to see what our opponent does. So he activates Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, that is going in his hand. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Then cast Opt, sure. Has an island, okay. That's a problem. For sure. Let's flash an Even Mind Sensor. And just let it resolve, I guess. You know, unsummon our Nyla Reliquary. Then we activate another Reliquary. Huh. Interesting. Like if I want to path something, I path it now. But I think we just have to let it resolve. He's doing that, sure. So, sack the forest. Turn that into a Wood Foothill. What? Get on summons. We take 4. Go 12. Get Temple Garden. And draw. Go to combat. Kill the fairy. Yeah, I mean, I could use the extra land, I guess. Green, white, green. Knight of Autumn. Destroy the Batterskull. And pass. If he has another land, it goes sword into equip. That's the issue. But if he doesn't, it might feel good. No, not good, but better. I just want to tap with my knight first before I do anything else. Okay, so killed the fairy. Yes. Play a land and just hold up Collected Company / Path Exile. Okay. Alright, you can feel that ruin me. That's fine. You activate your Stoneforge. And then we go Coco and make him have force negation. But we're gonna let the equipment ETB first. Now we're gonna Coco. So now we hit Knight of Autumn, we can destroy the sword. We don't, but we hit Tireless Tracker. And a Voice of Resurgence. So, Tracker. Voice. And I think we have to path this now, so we can't equip it. Like, counterspell back up at all. So let's just answer this Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, and it's your go, opponent. That's where he like supreme verdicts us and gets back in the game. That's really annoying. Yep. We get a 1-1. Let's cast Remove Excavator. Replay a Forest. Replay a Knight. Or play a Knight. Like I said, it's being replayed because he unsummoned it. And get in there for 3. I hope he doesn't have. Let's hope he does not have Snap for Supreme Verdict / another verdict. And then I'm feeling good. We can close the game out in very quick speed, but Snapcaster Supreme Verdict. Nope. Cool. Let's sack this and draw. Let's play this. Cool synergy. And let's just play this to destroy the equipment. Okay. If he wants to cryptic tap me, don't want to do anything with my knight. Yeah, I do. I'm going to sack my plains and turn that into a Misty. Okay. Let's just pass. Because I don't want to play into this board too much for a Wrath. I probably shouldn't have played that main, but I just wanted the extra point with my elemental. So that was a mistake, letting him get the cryptic value. Definitely misplayed that against control. So, opponent opted, he bottomed. Cast a Stoneforge, sure. Goes, gets some kind of sword. Nope, does not use the ability, okay. Equips. And let's just fetch Temple Garden. And let's sack our canopy. Draw a bird. Okay. It's got protection from green, so that's annoying. What do we want to do? Let's play this. Let's main phase of Coco. Let's see if we can do something really cool. Okay, oh, we did something really cool. Let's destroy the sword. And he conceded. Awesome. Alright, 3-0, going to round 4. Beat up on some control right there. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Like when this deck gets going, it gets going, and you just generate a lot of value. They can't keep up with you. So, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Kind of can't wait for this league to be over, though. I'm ready for bed. I mean, you can see in my clock, it's almost 2 in the morning. Been working a weekend job. It has me cooking from like 3 to 11 about. So, adding on to everything else is just pretty exhausting. I'm gonna let this try to find an opponent, and I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick. Be right back. Made it just in time to join the match. And I'm looking out to an interesting hand. On the draw. Pull up moles. We have a turn 1 mana dork, bunch of lands, but 2 redraws, and a Coco. This is an interesting hand. I don't think I can throw it away. Like, it's completely functional, but not great. So, opponent is on roll to 6 still. And goes Flight of Strand. Okay, so 99% to be Urza here, so that's unfortunate. Very frustrating deck to play against. Especially if our game 1 configuration is pretty bad against it. So that's the thing. Post-board, we get a lot of cards. Water Grave, and he sacked that Bobble. Sure. God, I hate Bobble. Just so annoying. Like, you look at their head, oh, they only have 4. Oh, okay, now they got 6. Like, you feel good for, like, gives you that trickery when you look over and see their cards and he. Oh. Senpai, you missing lands, buddy? Ooh. Hoo. Man, I'm not ready to Ghost Quarter them since they don't really play a ton of basics. They're an Astrolabe deck. But. What is this, like a Thopter Foundry? Oh, this is. Okay. This got a lot more interesting. This is not Urza, or it could be some kind of Urza combination. This is, what do they call it? Dice Factory combo. So I got Everflowing Chalice, kicked 1 time, so it will tap for a 1 colorless. Okay. And that's going to turn into a Pithy Needle, so. You thought. Alright, what do you want to blind name? What are they naming? Devoted Druid. Smart name. We're not Devoted Druid, but it's a smart name. It's Classic Coco. And we got nothing good here. Yeah, we can't even play that off the top, so we're definitely in a bit of trouble. It was a pretty bad Coco. I was hoping to hit either like a Azusa or Knight of Autumn, or Reliquary. Yep, size a bit of a problem. Always is. Cast EE for 0, just to make a Thopter. Seems kind of bad. I probably would have cast EE, try to cast EE for 1, but draw a Ghost Quarter with another Courser on top. So let's cast Collect Company. Oh, okay. So I definitely want this Azusa. And I think I just want another Reliquary more than another Courser. So, yep. We can make a lot of land drops. Let's find out what happens when we hit this. Let's find out what happens when we hit this. Let's find out what happens when we hit this. Damn it, opponent. Stop having fucking basics. Oh, you dick. Alright, well, let's find out what happens when we pass this. Got a 4th basic in this deck? Sure you do. He does. Let's attack for 4. Alright. So opponent's untapping with a decent amount of mana. Is this Urza? Don't be Urza. Don't be the big man himself. It's the big man himself. Okay. So this is like a dice fact, so it is still Urza, but a very different version of the deck. Ugh. Still obnoxious. Still hate it. Oh. And my upkeep. I don't want to draw this, so I'm gonna sack this forest for a fetch land. I guess we just go to draw step. No, sorry. I guess we fetch this away. Go forest. It's not good. I just want to sack our canopy right now. With that mana floating, I guess so. Draw a tireless tracker. We got a collected company on top. So let's draw the Coco. We have no way to... I couldn't hit a land there. That's unfortunate. Let's just play this to be mana efficient. And that's basically all we can do, folks. So let's hope we don't get Ursa out too bad. Can't really attack him with that 6/6, so he's got a Flapper to Trump Blocker Knight next turn anyway, so cast a Bauble. Cast Astrolabe. Sure. Cast an Everflowing Chalice. Activates Urza, it feels like. Yep. Or is this a giant War of Convention? It's either War or Activators. I can't really tell right now. Oh, it's Paradoxical fucking Outcome. What? Okay. That's insane. We're so fucked. Oh, this is ridiculous. And Thought Cast goes, fuck it, why not? Fuck it, why not? This is ridiculous. Does he have like a storm finish? Like, what the? How does he finish the game off? Is he just generating so much card value? Once you draw almost your whole library, it's easy to win games. What's the payoff? Like, all this if he had Scion play would be insane. I guess he just activate Urza. What is he looking for? What does he get to actually kill us? Is she a big construct? He must have Thopter Sword here, I think, right? Tezzeret, maybe? Engineered on 3, that's enough. You get EE on 3, boy, you win. Alright, we're 3-man. Okay. So, Kitaki, Remorseful Cleric, Honor Guard. Honor Guard. I don't know if he's got Thopter Sword in his deck. To be sure. So, Knight of Autumn, Collector Oofs, and yeah, that's all the thing. Winds of Abandon seems fine. Let's cut our Voice of Resurgences. Let's cut down an Azusa. Let's cut down an Excavator. Let's cut down a Courser. Let's cut down the Tracker. Yeah, let's cut the Tracker. Let's cut a Singleton Path. And he has Urza. He has Psy. Yeah, this configuration seems okay. The Japanese here stops from going off with P on the outcome, I guess, but I don't think it's ideal. I think Stony Silence and Kitaki is where it's at. Well, this hand's hateful. I'll keep. If we lose the game with this specific hand, I'm gonna be tilted as fuck. Turn 1 Mana Dork, turn 2 a hate card, one of our hate cards, turn 3 Coco. Into possibly more hate cards. And he mulls to 5. Say I feel bad for your son, but you're playing Urza. I mean, I'm sure he's got like Fatal Push and shit in post board. Hence the black, so. Which is all stuff to be aware of. Flight of Stream. And he passes. And we draw a path, okay. Let's just, what do I value more, Kitaki or Collector Oof? To survive through the first removal spell, probably Collector Oof's better, so I'm gonna play Kitaki first. Well, we have more Collector Oofs we can hit off. Collector Company, only the one Kitaki. Let's play the Oof Boy. And birds. And we'll pass. Watergrave tapped, okay. Draw a 9 to bottom. Cool beans. Let's go to combat before anything else and a slam jam for 3. I think my end step is collect a company. Not normally the most common line in this deck, but well, we got another Reliquary, and we got an Eternal Witness. So we got another Coco. And we draw a land. I'm just gonna cast. Oh, he can have Dead of Winter in his deck, so let's be smart here. Let's not overplay our hand into a Dead of Winter. We don't have to. I think we just attack him, honestly, and then hold this last Coco. I honestly think probably one of the better lines we can take. No reason to get Dead of Winter if we don't have to. Especially when he gets attack for 7. Put him down to 10, so he's dead next turn. And pass. Alright, we got that one. Opponent didn't do anything, so there's that. On the draw now. Still haven't seen any sign of Thopter Sword. And I doubt it's there because he's playing Paradoxical Outcome and a bunch more 0 drops. So in that case, I think we just run it back. Alright, game 3 against Dice Factory, Paradoxical Outcome Urza. With an opening hand that's not good. We have no hate. We have turn 2 now the Reliquary with Winds of like, I don't think we can mulligan this hand in good conscience, but like, it's not good. This is tough. This is a tough hand. Very tough hand to decide upon. I think we just have to keep it, right? Like, what kind of hand next hand have that's better? One of our 8 sideboard card. Like, what is this hand doing for us? Turn 1 birds, turn 2 knight, turn 3 Winds of Abandon their side, and then we just lose anyways. I'm gonna mull it. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand. And I'm gonna bottom the Eternal Witness. Alright, this hand actually looks a lot better. A lot more reasonable. The old Astral Abba suit. OEE on 1 immediately. Just wants to immediately check our mana dorks. What a dick. I still think we play into it because it prevents him from doing anything else with his mana. So I'm just going to play into the EE, honestly. If he wants to use 3 total mana to cast what normally most other decks would use a lightning bolt or a fatal push for, like, if he wants to cast anything with mana, he can't EE me, you know? And if he EEs me, I'm just gonna play Collector Roof. Okay. So you'd see he didn't even enter an explosive for me anyway, so pussy. Now I have an interesting spot where we just can play Collector Roof, or we can get like another Reliquary down. I think it has to be Collector Roof. And then just pass. Like, I don't like playing Stony Silence unprotected, but it also protects our birds. I assume he's got Fatal Push or something here. Yep, he's got Fatal Push. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But I had a hope he didn't have it. Actually. Maybe we'll just draw a Kataki. Or Collected Company. Or the Collector Roof would be amazing. But Remorseful Cleric is not amazing. Knight of Autumn can blow up 1 mana from him. So it's probably just Knight of the Reliquary. You get the most bang for our buck right now. Man, it feels pitiful compared to what he's doing, so there's that. Blaze Watery Grave. Shock's that bad. If he's got like a paradoxical outcome, we're in trouble, but Blaze Everflowing Chalice. God, he must just have outcome. Skews do anything for me? His last card has to be Paradox Outcome. I was shocked at the Watery Grave. So that just sucks a lot for us, basically. Yeah. Or is he going to sack a Vener's Fair? No, I mean, yeah, he had to shock to the sack of Vener's Fair. He used to do that with his chalices, so. If I use another Reliquary, what is it doing for me? Get a fetch land, I probably get 7. I don't think another Reliquary is very good right now on this board. I think it's just better as a 5/5 that can attack and actually try to close this game out. And yeah, let's just cast Scavenging Ooze because I want to actually close the game out as fast as possible. And now he's got Paradoxical Outcome coming for me. Yep. Like, I just don't think we can win through that. Opponent's got 10 cards in hand now. Like, Plays Snow-Covered Island. Cast Urza. I assume he drew an Urza. Yep. Makes the construct. Yeah, like this is just really a degenerate. Even if our collector Roof stayed alive, we'd probably still just lose, but. But wait, there's more. Oh, seriously? Yep. Oopo. Chalice. Like, even with all the hate we're packing on our sideboard, this matchup just feels so bad for us. Like, I'm most of the point where I don't want to pack any hate for this deck and just accept that we're going to probably lose. Very frustrating that we started 3-0. Now we're going to lose game 3 to this. It's not over yet. I'm not going to concede until we're dead, but we have outs. Oh, or he had another Paradox. I thought he was going to activate Urza there, so I started feeling a little confident. No. I feel way less confident now, folks. At this point, you just play a Grape Shot in your goddamn deck. Thoughtcast. What does he got? Sure. Yep. This is, oh man, this is just the worst. If I wasn't recording and had, okay, we dead now. That's enough for WinCon. All right, like always, picked up my lost Urza. Man. I mean, our hand of 6 there was fine. But they're gonna bring removal in for our creatures, and Collector Oof gets hit. Maybe I should have like Stony over Oof, but having our hate be Cocoed in too, I think this just matters too much. So I kind of prefer it. But I don't know. I don't know how to make that matchup good. All right. On to game 5, 3-1 right now. We are on the draw, and his hand's fine. Not great. Okay. It's a real island, which I'm so happy to see. I'm so sick and tired of snow covered being everywhere. Like, I really think Modern Horizons was just one of the biggest mistakes they've done in a while in terms of warping formats. Like, it's just been absolutely miserable. I think this is Storm, though. That's what, if I was going to guess anything, if that's what we're playing against, like, yep, there's a sleight of hand. So this is a Storm or Twirl Storm, I would assume. Basic Island is Seared Vision. Steam, yep. Still could be either deck. Yep. Yep. Not much that we can do about Path Storm right now. But let's get another Reliquary down. Cast a cantrip, that's good. Play Spire Bluff, sure. Electromancer. Alright, we have a pass for the Electromancer. But let's cast Courser. Let's play that force off the top. Always yield. Sacrifice that forest. Get a Windswept Teeth. And I think we just pass and upkeep Electromancer. Draw a step, I'll pass that Electromancer. Can't let him untap with that, and if he can't really go off in response, because then, well, I mean, he can, but it's a lot harder. So he just wants the gifts, that's fine. Little gifts and given action. Gets Grape Shot, Pass, and Flick. I kind of want to put Piff in the graveyard. And I want to graveyard the Piff, and I want to graveyard the Remand. The off chance I can find a Scoot. This is tough. I want to graveyard the Piff. Yeah, I'm going to graveyard Piff and Remand. Seems fine. Plays his land for turn, I assume. Yep. Got another one. Or is it a value Grape Shot? Okay, Metamorphose. Value Grape Shot, just to kill another Reliquary. Annoying, but it's playthroughable. We're gonna draw Excavator. Coco on top. This is tough. I get his cast Excavator, play back a forest, attack for 3. Or play Canopy, crack it, draw cards. I'm just gonna play Excavator. Replay this basic forest. Gain some life. Get in there for 3. And we'll draw Coco for next turn. And yeah, let's just hope we don't die. Which feels unlikely. It feels like he's way too set up for us not to die, but if he's just gonna play Spire both taps, that's the thing. We draw Coco. Now the Reliquary on top. Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to cast it and hope not to get remanded. Yeah, we got remanded. I don't think we want to be drawing this another reliquary. Let's play Windswept Teeth. And let's go to combat. Swinging that 4. And pass. Plays another land. Okay, he's got Brawl. We're super dead now. Yeah, we're super dead. With Piff in the graveyard, like, I don't know how we get out of this. Like, is it I don't know if it's determinist. Is it? Guaranteed? Yeah, this is guaranteed. Yeah, we're just guaranteed to be dead there. Okay. I like Even Mind Sensor. Definitely want Dampening Spheres. Winds of Abandon is fine. More answers for the enablers, plus an answer for Empty the Warrens. Otherwise, Remorseful Cleric. And yeah, I think that's it. Knight of Autumn, not so great. Really at all. Not really much we want to be doing with this. Although they could have Aria Flame. Oh, they could be an Aria Flame deck post board. Sometimes they see that. So I'm going to leave some Knight of Autumns in actually as a hedge against that. I'm just going to cut the Resurgences. This is probably just going to have to get cut completely from the deck, honestly. Like, it's been a pretty drastic underperformer. I just don't know what to put exactly in this spot. I haven't figured it out yet. This is not a tracker matchup. Courser is slow. Put one Knight, and let's try it like this. Yeah. I can keep this. Opponent mulls the 6. The old Hierarch. And go. Spire Bluff. And a cantrip. Who would have guessed? Okay, draw another reliquary. Very fun. That's not what we're here for. Wrong Electromancer, okay? Huh. Yeah. Let's just slam a Coco. Okay. I mean, it's not good. Except for the part that we might be able to start ghost quartering him. So, sack this bad boy. Get a ghost quarter. And let's see if our wastelands work. Let's look at the top 4, so. Did he hit? Nope. Nice. Feels good. Cast Serum Visions, sure. Puts top. And plays Steam Vents tapped, okay. We draw a path. So let's path the Electromancer. See if he hits. He whiffs. Nice. Let's float green. sack it. Turn that into a ghost quarter. And then it's ghost quarter that spot bluff now. Nice. Green floating. Let's cast another knight. And attack for 4. And I don't know how we lose this game now. We voice landed him twice and answered his mana to work, so he's another Spire Bluff, sure. Okay. To another Electromancer. We actually can't activate our Knight of the Reliquaries right now, so we don't have a forest or a plane, so that's a thing. So, yeah. I'm kind of tempted just to sack our Horizon Canopy. So we can then attack for 6, 12, 14, 15, 16. Once it goes to graveyard, so he has to block with the Electromancer. Yeah. Nice. But now, if I want to use Knight of the Reliquary, I can. But I think the line is just attack for 16. Make him block away with Electromancer. So, yeah. Okay, and he concedes. Alright, going to game 3 against Storm. That was really cool. Like, when you can... Right there is the only argument that we should play in, like, more of a Hate Bear style, but then, like, Leon Arbiter or get shut off. Like, it makes things difficult. This hand is not good against Storm since we don't have any hate, but it's a great hand otherwise. Like, a Scoos is good. I can't mulligan this hand in good conscience. Oh, Storm's on 5. That's great. Since it's such a critical mass deck, the lower they go, the better for us. Let's turn this into a forest and a hierarch. So we'll have turn 2 Knight of the Reliquary. And then he's got Brawl, so that's scary. Okay, well, we drew an answer for Brawl, which is not the perfect answer, but I can still play another Hierarch, though. So, I think it's correct. Just always be answering Brawls and whatnot. It's not like we can't still expand our what we're doing, so we still play a hierarch. So yeah. Well, he has another Brawl, so that sucks. Yeah, he's got a cantrip. Knight of the Reliquary. And let's pay 2 life. And play a Scoos. And let's just pass. Pieces. That's one of the best ways to recover from his mole. And you hit Gifts Ungiven and Grape Shot and Metamorphose. Cast Metamorphose, sure. Play Chivalry. You might just be able to kill us from here. Raid into a value grape shot. So he's gonna kill our Hierarchs as well. Let's do this first, okay. And okay, I mean this is really obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. Don't like this line we took, but it's very annoying. Well, we just drew a Coco, so I vote for Collected Company. Seriously? Wow. Very frustrating. If he's got Passive Flames, we're fucked. Yes, a given turns into Passive Flames, and now we're fucked. Yeah. Is there any way not to give him Passive Flame in this turn? If I bin the Passive Flame to cost him 4 mana, and he rituals it out. Cool. Or if I just put Ritual in his graveyard, I think that has to be the line. Cast a Manamorphose. Still think we're fucked here. Yep, we did. We super fucked. Alright. Very unfortunate league. Went 3-2. Let's just crack this treasure chest real quick. See what it does for us. Oh, okay. Well, 125 play points. I will take that. And a Patron of the Nezumi. I mean, that's like 12 ticks right there, so awesome. And Rat Offering. 6/6. Remember, permanent. Okay. So we went 3-2. Started off strong, lost our last two. Moral of the story, Urza is really lame, and Storm is really lame. And combo decks in general are really lame, and people shouldn't play them. They should play Fair Magic. Still tinkering at the list a lot. Voices of Resurgence will probably be changed in the future, but overall, I'm going to re-listen to this later. Hopefully the audio came out okay. Like I said, I'm sitting in a couch in a place with shitty Wi-Fi, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.